with this, he's going to be able to check in towards connector and see that there's no one waiting there as well. That's the peak. And now, surely the call has to come out to fnatic. And yeah, look, you can see them pushing across now. Twist coming in through CT. Wenton will join via connector. So this has been completely read by OpTic. A little bit too slow here on the pistol round, but let's see if they can hold out when it comes down to the execute. Flash up in the way. Wenton back towards the trains here. And now Mixwell Tarek going to push straight across. But you see Olaf starting off quite nicely here. Lekro kills his teammate. Not ideal, but still fnatic under control for the most part. Tarek getting up close and personal. Twist, though, taking his head off with the Glock is a good start. And there's Rush getting involved. Now it's a 2v2. Lekro towards Tarek and Rush on his own. He will fall. And fnatic will secure the pistol here. 2 for Lekro, 2 for Olaf.
Yeah, Lekro redeemed himself after that TK. Everything got a bit chaotic on that inner site. OpTic had the right idea. When you go inside, you need to push up and close down the distance, but you want to do it with as many members as possible. You maybe have one guy caretaking the bomb planner, and then you just push up. You shouldn't even really worry about the flank too much on pistol round, because if you can get up in their face and negate the majority of the push, that guy coming behind, he's a non-issue once you have the numbers.
I mean, we did see an attempt at that as well. We did see Tarek trying to gain a lot of ground there. It was one smoke there available for NAF, so you know where it's going to go. It's going to go towards a connector to try. Actually, it's going to go, it cuts Twist off, but that's not really an issue. He's busy watching Ivy at the moment. It went to the back right of the site, looking from Dennis. So now the spray down's going to come in. The push over towards the side. It opens up well. Tarek gets the first off. Get things started. Even Wenton can't hold up against the push, but Lekro comes in. It's a quick triple for the man. He completely dashes OpTic by the wayside, and another one there for Lekro. An ace for the man in that round. Beautiful stuff. Well, OpTic not able to get too much headway there. Just the one kill on Wenton, I believe it was, to start things off. And that's it.
Good way to pad your stats right there. Everyone loves the eco frags. Gets your confidence going. Especially
well, for some players, we talked about this. For some players, it actually is like mentally quite important. Your simples and your hot and cold players and the like, that can be huge. And we could put Lekro in that division. Happily, I'll lump him there for now. Yeah,
people thrive off of getting early frags, pistols, and eco kills, and that sets them up for the game. But you know, you hope to try and move that out of your mindset as much as possible. You see this little move right now by OpTic. I would call this like an opening move. The idea behind those smokes is to force out utility by fnatic and give them potentially a little bit of ground to work with. You can use this later on to actually commit through, and you can see how they're able to walk out behind those smokes down, set up in the yard to frag out.
Tarek's forced Olafmeister up the ladder there. Hasn't quite seen. Life is saved there by Tarek, just pushing forward. So a dash of aggression here from fnatic on the CT side, which is not terrible. I can accept that. Doesn't quite pay off there as OpTic play it safe.
Yeah, they tried to adjust so that if their outside execute came over, they're in front of the smokes, but they're getting punished for it now and getting mopped up one at a time as now finishes off Wenton. Mixwell with a nice little jump across shot onto Lekro and Twist in a 1v5.
Mixwell, you can see his feet. He actually takes the foot shot there as well. Interesting. A Molotov just to force him out of position. Mixwell so far unperturbed by that use of utility. So, oh, hello, Mixwell. Not sure if he wasn't ready for that or what, but he eventually succumbs to the flames as they lick at his flesh. Still, Twist is going to have to back away to this AWP and hold on to it here. As fnatic dug fairly deep into their pockets for that round. And the double AWP investment is one that can be punished if you do shut them down. And Twist at 10-2 has had an excellent game so far, but we'll just have to take a back seat for these next few moments.
Yeah, Twist will be able to drop one going into the next round if they want to buy. Wenton can buy himself. Lekro is bankrupt. He's sitting there. His money's in the bin, and so is Olaf. So if those guys can scrape up any guns, they'll probably buy. I think they'll buy into next round. You know, they want to get the most out of it
as well. And I mean, you know, 2 frags is 2 frags, whether you're winning and losing sometimes, but the context can be a little bit different now. So fnatic don't really buy around this AWP. Look at this. Wenton gets aggressive though. The 5-7 finds Mixwell pretty quickly. He's going to run straight into Tarek. He eventually gets on him, and that's an AK going over to the man. It's a 3v2 now. There's an AWP and an AK in play for fnatic. They've got what they need, but they've lost the AWP there. Twist gets gunned down by Naf. Sneaks his way in through Ivy. This is a big performance from this man. Now the 1v2. Wenton has to hold on. Takes a lot of damage there as well from Rush and needs to readjust. He gets Nafly, which is 4 health. And now the 1v1. He gets the spray down, and Wenton comes to the rescue of fnatic. They start off the round well, start to lose control, and Wenton brings them back into line.
That was so scary quick. That all just unfolded just before you could blink. And Wenton at the end there, 4 HP, manages to clutch a 1v2. That's nuts.
Sick.
That's a huge round for him. We were just saying he was struggling on the scoreboard, and what was that, 4 frags?
Yeah.
That's a huge
4 frags.
That's a huge round from Wenton, the weird hat wearer.
I like his hat. I think fnatic should start producing those fnatic branded hats for Wenton. I'd buy one. I really would. Anyway, stunning from him. I mean, Nafly almost just took fnatic apart at the seams there. They can maybe get some headway with these pistols. It's here. But fnatic, they're not messing around. 3 rifles brought up. They're going to have to scout, and then the MAC-10 here for Olafmeister.
Yeah, I think it's a good decision to force up here. It's so difficult to play for overtime. Once they have match point, it's almost impossible to come back from. They're going to stream out of Pop here. They'll be Greeted by Tarek and Stan, who take down a quick 3 frags. Wendy's going to turn around and ignite us down as well.
It's big, just Twist. Twist in a 1v4 situation. OpTic have turned this around. Just somehow, Twist not quite able to get the hit on towards Rush. A little bit of damage, but nothing to write home about. Oh my lord, the turnaround from OpTic has been sublime in this round, and they keep themselves afloat, they keep themselves alive. They get an AK, they get a scout, and it's starting to look a little bit better, but it's a long climb from here. fnatic now, gotta drink the Kool-Aid. They're gonna behave themselves. They're gonna have to go for, you know, some pistols. Okay, if you're confident, you know you're gonna buffer rounds, you buy in some, you know, pistols and a bit more utility and hope to do to OpTic what they just did to you.
Oh, Flamey's just joined the server.
G'day, Flamey.
You wanna get out, Matt? Or?
Not sure if you should be in here, mate. He's actually in the game as well.
This is a bit of a drama. Anyway, we'll ignore Flamey right now. We'll pretend he's not here. Leaves the server, won't he give $300 to a member of the fnatic side?
I don't know. That is... oh, God. Flamey, what are you doing, mate?
Dude, you're a bit early. The game's not over yet.
Calm your tits. All right, well... yeah. Don't really know. He's AFK, so...
Yeah, but...
look, let's just go with it, man. I don't really know.
Someone give me Archon, I'll fix this situation right now.
The power-hungry men. Olafmeister falls to Naf there. Can't challenge him out quite as nicely as he would have, but now it's going to be the execute on towards the B side. A very fast play here. Lekro opens up nicely. It's a shot towards Stanislaw. Mixwell through to smoke, finds Lekro, though somehow he connects that shot. Although I wouldn't have known who was on the other side, he still gets it. Yeah, Dennis gets it 300. Not ideal, but there's Twist onto Nafly. And turning it around here, fnatic doing exactly to OpTic what they did in the previous round. Now it's Rush to fall, and fnatic get to match point. They do it their own way. They do it with just pistols, and that's going to be enough for them.
Jeez. I'm not going to say what I want to say. Anyway, I think that's all over right now for OpTic. They're done. They cooked. Good game. Thanks for coming.